Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've been away for a very long time and I'm sorry about it. I've had a lot going on with, I think the last time I did a video, I was actually still on furlough. I then went back to work for about 3 weeks. So I was working at the pub, I was streaming, had lots of things going on. It was just before Christmas, which always gets very busy. I was trying to sort that out, which I did all last minute, like usual. It worked out really well. I had a lovely festive period, and I hope all of you did too. And a very happy new year, because it's now 2021, which is nuts to say. Also, we are now 11 days into 2021. I don't know where that happened. Stuff has hit the fan in the UK, so we were open in the pub for 3 weeks, as I said, and then on the 26th of December, just after Christmas, we went back into tier 3 in my area, which meant that all restaurants and bars had to close. Since then, I think it was on the 31st of December, I ran out to the shops, bought a load of things because we were going into tier 4, which means that no shops are open apart from the essentials. And I think now on the 3rd of January, something like that, we went into another national lockdown. So it's been a wild ride. We are surviving. I hope everyone is doing okay and staying safe. It's a hard time for us all, and basically I had no motivation to do anything. I've been playing an excessive amount of Fall Guys. I now have 2 wins on that game, which is awesome, and I'm very happy about that. And it's been taking up a lot of my life. I've also been streaming 5 days a week over on Twitch, so I am making content, it just hasn't been YouTube content. But if you ever want to check out my streams, the link is down below, and we would love to have you. It's a great little community over there. And this is one of the things that I made on Twitch. So I thought for a fun New Year's Eve stream, I would make a build which I feel encapsulates 2020. And if you haven't guessed by now, this is a toilet build. It's something whimsical. Obviously, no one's going to have it in their game ever, but I had a lot of fun making it, and it was a really cool thing to do on the last day of the year. So we made a toilet, I went to town with it. I didn't really know what the inside was going to turn out like. I obviously had a big vision for the outside, and that wasn't going to change, but I had no idea what to do on the inside. So it's probably one of my most open floor plans ever. I put a little maisonette upper stairs bedroom in what would be, I don't know what you call it, like the toilet functioning bit, the thing that like holds all the water. Septum? I don't know. No, that's wrong. Anyway, that's where the bedroom went, and then downstairs was pretty much all one room, bar the bathroom, and just really open floor plan. The only thing that I struggle with in houses is having too many seats in a place. I don't like it if you've got like sofas and then you've got a reading corner that has seats and then a fireplace that has seats. It all just looks too much. So I think that is my main concern with this build. I mean, apart from the fact that it is a toilet, and there are multiple concerns with that, it's of course not my best build, but when we start getting in the floor, which I think is coming soon, it does kind of look cool. I also liked the fact that I used those new, well, to me, very new island living things to get some light into the area, so it kind of looked a lot lighter than just those small windows allowed. Because also, like, toilets don't have windows, so I didn't really know what to do. It's very creative liberty, but it's kind of gone mad. So I had a lot of fun doing this. Lots of other stuff has actually changed in my life despite not having a job. I mean, Twitch has been awesome. It's been my savior. I've loved streaming on there. It's really keeping me going throughout this whole pandemic. And the other thing was, I actually got a job offer, which is kind of great because I didn't think that would happen this year, with basically no one hiring and there being no graduate jobs available. So that's pretty cool. It's not what I intended to get a job offer for. I just kind of put it in as a whim. I'd applied for the job before and got rejected. And then my mum is actually working it at the moment, so she was like, apply again, just do it. And I did, and I got through. So hopefully that's going to be coming into place at some point. It would be really great if it does for an experience point of view. I think it would be awesome. I mean, it's not what I want to be doing, but I think I will learn a lot from it. And right now, being a graduate, having a job is like the best thing ever. So many people are struggling with it, and I know loads of really big content creators that are finding it difficult. And I look at them and I'm like, you are so successful in your field. How are you not getting jobs thrown at you left, right, and centre? So it's a really difficult time for graduates now. I've talked a lot about that on my channel, and the job that I'm getting is not a graduate scheme, which I want, but I think it's a year placement. So it's kind of similar. They're going to train me up to do everything. Hopefully it comes through. I mean, in this market, you honestly have no idea what's going to happen a lot of the time. So it is a government agency. They might like over offer people and then put people on waiting lists or something. I'm not sure, but I'm just praying that that comes together because this girl needs a job. And I mean, I love creating content. Being on furlough is also incredible, considering I get to spend all of my time playing games and being in Twitch chats and hopefully getting back to making more YouTube content. Realistically, I have absolutely no excuse not to do a whole load on YouTube because basically this is now my full-time hobby, making content. So there's really no excuse for me to not make a load of videos, and I have a lot of fun doing them. I have a massive back catalogue of houses that I've made on stream now. Cutting down streams is actually proving to be really difficult because there's so much stuff that goes on in them that I would want to cut out, so the actual like video editing of it takes ages. I also build a lot slower when I'm streaming because you've got to follow chat and to talk and bounce ideas off each other and have a laugh and that sort of thing. So that's proving very difficult, but it's great. So hopefully I will get to some of those videos. We've got a massive platform mansion that I want to bring to this channel because I was really proud of that. I've just finished building a farm and that was awesome. Like that took me weeks to finish, but I think it turned out awesome. And just yesterday I actually finished a massive Tudor mansion, complete with like maze, and it was a floor plan challenge, which I hadn't done before. So it turned out really well. It turned out really realistic to what the actual house looks like IRL, and it's kind of like an English build, so it's sort of using what I might have in my country around in The Sims, and I really enjoyed it. It turned out well. So I now have no idea what to build, which means that I'm open to any suggestion. If any of you want to see anything or want a house built specifically for your game, ask in the comments down below and I will try and get to them, because I really don't know what I want to build at the moment. So the Tudor build was because I got Get Together, which is also a new development in my life. I now have Get Together, thanks to one of my streaming friends. He also does YouTube, Project Gaming. Definitely go subscribe to him and follow him. He's an incredible Sims builder. But he very kindly gifted me Get Together. So I now have all of the Tudor swatches, and I was disappointed with one of them because it wasn't clean enough. They all look very aged, which I kind of understand in a Tudor style, but some Tudor properties in the UK just look so crisp and clean because they've been maintained really well. Anyway, that's a whole nother rant, but I can now build Tudor properties, which is really exciting because it's a completely different style of house than I've ever been able to do before. I just find that I don't have much creativity for it, which is why I really needed a reference image. And I realise that I've talked all over this video. This is the big front room coming together. So you've got two massive sofas. I decided to put like that water feature in because I didn't really know what else to do on that wall, and I just thought it would be kind of funny considering they are living in a toilet. So that water feature went in. I just put lights all around it because having the glass bits on the ceiling, I couldn't really put too many lights there because they would have shone through. So I just used these spotlights as well just to make it all a bit lighter. And I've got this kitchen set in, which is my favourite in the game. I absolutely love it. All of the colour swatches are really lovely. The only thing I find is that they just can't be used in any house. Because if you go modern, moderns are usually like bright and white and glass. And then if you go old, they're traditional and they're sort of darker colours and old-fashioned looking cabinets, which we have. And so these are like the weird in-between where you'd kind of, maybe they're actually perfect for city living, like exposed brick walls, penthouses, something like that. But I just don't feel they work in many builds, but I love them. So I don't use them much, but I thought today was the day to use them, considering this house did not have to be perfect in any way. and we're just finishing up the bedroom. I think I managed to get all the essentials in there, but I'm actually not sure how much this house costs. I mean, I can't remember how expensive this house was. Knowing me, it was ridiculously expensive for what you get, considering it is a toilet. But it's got space for 2 Sims, I guess, only 2 beds. I don't think you could really put them in, but you could maybe have a toddler in there or something. Obviously, no one is going to use this house, and it was just a whimsical, fun thing to do. I thought it was hilarious, and it was pretty fun. But I genuinely did like how the insides turned out. I used those stone floors throughout, and for the inside of a toilet, I thought that was kind of cool. And it, well, it reminded me of like bathroom tiles, so it kind of fitted with the theme. And then once I'd finished the insides, I was really happy with it. I just had no idea how to landscape it. Like, how do you landscape a toilet? Genuinely. It's not a thing that you really come up with in everyday life as a necessity to do, is landscape a toilet, so I really had no idea what to do. So I kept it really simple. Obviously the build was going to speak for itself, and no one was gonna care about the landscaping of the toilet, so I just went for general terrain, a few bushes and trees. We then had a vote, and I really liked how the toilet looked with the clean water because I was kind of proud of the insides. But it ended up that all my chat wanted the murky water and to have a dirty toilet. So that was the only thing that wasn't my decision, I think. But we put a few bushes in, and then our toilet was pretty much done. So this was a really fun off the bat idea. If you liked this video, please do subscribe, comment. I would love to hear from you. I hope you have an amazing 2021, and I will see you all very soon. Goodbye!